Urban America Sports Network presents All-Star Youth Football. Tonight, some of the best 13 and 14-year-old players in Southern California clash on the gridiron in a North versus South format. They're the best from their leagues throughout the season, and for one night only, they're all on the same field. A very wet field here at Calabasas High School. Tonight's sponsors across the Urban America Sports Network. iFindable.com, helping you appear for your customers online. iFindable.com. MoreParkNinja.com. Train with Southern California's premier ninjutsu academy. MoreParkNinja.com. JDMediaGroup.com. For all your video adventures, JDMediaGroup.com. And before we get started, let's meet tonight's players.
Weston Fitzpatrick. I go to Placer Junior High School. I'm a wide receiver, and I represent the Senior Seminoles.
My name is Anthony Wright. I'm from Walter Reed Middle School. I play defensive end, and I'm from the Burbank Vikings.
I'm Slater Davis. I go to Campbell Hall. I play DB and running back, and I play for the Burbank Vikings.
I'm Connor Wingenroth. I go to Placer Junior High School. I play quarterback, and I'm from the Santa Clarita Seminoles.
My name is Brody Lewis. I go to St. Mel School. I'm a linebacker, and I play for the Calabasas Raiders.
Hi, my name is Robert Hernandez. I go to Hale Middle School. I play safety, and I play for the Calabasas Raiders.
My name is Quentin Tartable. I go to Rio Norte Junior High School. I play running back, and I play for the Santa Clarita Seminoles.
My name is Nick Hoshver. I go to Grace Veteran. I'm a quarterback, and I play for Agora Oak Park Senior Blue.
Hi, my name is Bradley Kaya. I attend Kaplan Academy, and I play quarterback for the Calabasas Raiders.
Hi, my name is Matt Jakes. I go to St. Bernardines. I play for the Calabasas Raiders, and I play defensive end.
All right, I'm Brandon Boyd, and I go to Rio Norte Junior High. I play running back for the Santa Clarita Seminoles.
Hi, my name is Destin Kabatbat. I go to Hale Middle School. I play wide receiver, and I represent the Calabasas Raiders.
I'm Dylan George. I go to Lindero Canyon Middle School. I play corner, and I represent Agora Senior Blue.
My name is Joey Garcia. I go to Canoga Park Lutheran. My position is linebacker, and I play for the Calabasas Raiders.
Good job.
I'm Dakota Taylor. I attend Arroyo Seco Junior High. I'm a running back, and I represent the Santa Clarita Seminoles.
My name's Garrett Uptegraff. I come from, my school is Placerita Junior High School. I'm outside linebacker, and I represent the Senior Redskins.
My name is Trevor Carr. I go to Trinity Classical Academy. I play running back, and I represent the Santa Clarita Valley Redskins.
My name is Sean Barr. I play running back. I go to A-Wright Middle School, and I play for the Agora Oak Park Eagles Senior Blue.
My name is Gary Clemens. I'm from John Muir Middle School. I play center, and I'm representing Burbank Vikings.
Nick Doctors. I go to AC Style Middle School. I play wingback, and I'm representing Calabasas. Hi, I'm Jordan Davis. I'm homeschooled. I play cornerback, and I'm representing the Cal-State Cougars.
I'm Cameron Cohen. I go to Medea Creek Middle School. I play fullback and outside linebacker, and I play for Agora Oak Park Senior Blue.
My name is James Serrato. I go to Lawrence Middle School. I play defensive tackle, and I represent the Calabasas Raiders.
My name is Quentin Sims. My position is offensive lineman. I go to Castaic Middle School, and I'm representing the Castaic Cougars.
That's how it's done.
My name is Brandon Schmidt. I go to Medea Creek Middle School. I play linebacker, and I represent Agora Senior Blue.
My name is Blake Porter. I go to Placerita Junior High School. I play offensive lineman, and I represent the Santa Clarita Seminoles.
Good job, bud.
My name is Eric Stafford. I go to Placer Junior High School. I'm an offensive lineman, and I represent the Santa Clarita Valley Redskins.
Hi, my name is Brandon Myden. I go to Medea Creek Middle School. I'm an offensive guard, and the team I'm representing is Agora Senior Blue.
Dimitri Della Pena. I attend Hale Middle School. I play nose guard, and I'm with Calabasas Senior Silver.
My name is Philip Dent. I go to Sierra Vista Middle School. My position is a defensive lineman, and I'm representing the County Country Outlaws.
My name is Joey Bach. I go to Medea Creek Middle School. I'm an offensive guard, and I'm representing Agora Senior Blue.
My name is Noah Doneen. I go to Viewpoint School. My position is defensive end, and I represent Agora Senior Blue.
My name is Ronald Walker. I go to Sierra Vista Junior High. I play wide receiver, and I represent Canyon Outlaws.
My name is Ty Moya. I play D-line. I go to Arroyo Seco Junior High, and I am from the County Country Outlaws.
Austin Davenport, defensive end, Arroyo Seco Seminoles.
Yeah, go for it.
Mason Foster, Rio Norte, middle linebacker, SEV Seminoles.
Joe Simley, Rio Norte, defensive tackle, SEV Redskins.
My name is Addison Pelli-Pesci. I play slot. I play for Ventura Packers, and I go to Balboa Middle School.
My name is Anthony Alamillo. I play receiver. I go to Balboa Middle School, and I play for Ventura Packers.
Good job.
My name is Steve Torres. Play wide receiver, defensive back. I attend Mesa Union School, and I play for the Cameroon Roadrunners.
Hi, my name is Devontae Nunnery. I play wide receiver. I attend Fremont and play for North Oxnard Warriors.
I'm Chris Davis. I play running back. I play for North Oxnard Warriors, and I go to Eel Green Middle School.
Hey, I'm Nick Julier. I play for TO Titans, and I go to Santa Rosa. I play safety.
I'm Austin Tunney. I play for Thousand Oaks Titans. I play running back, and I go to Redwood Middle School.
Good job, man. Go ahead.
My name's Zach Crawford. I play DB and quarterback. I'm from Cabrillo Middle School, and I represent the Ventura Packers.
My name is Darius Pego. I play DB. I go to Lawrence Middle School, and I represent Simi Valley Patriots.
Good job.
My name is Joseph Guerrero. I go to Chaparral Middle School. I'm safety, and I represent Saints.
Good job.
Brandon Dawkins. I play quarterback. I go to Fremont Middle School, and I play for the North Oxnard Warriors.
My name is Adam. I go to College Heights. My position is defensive end, and I represent the North Oxnard Warriors.
Good job, buddy.
My name is Jonathan Meyer. I'm a defensive end. I go to Las Colinas Middle School, and I'm from the Camarillo Roadrunners.
Go for it, Marcus.
My name is Marcus Dunlap. I'm a corner. I go to Balboa Middle School, and I play for the Camarillo Roadrunners.
Marcus. Good job. Go, buddy.
Hi, my name is Jesse Kelly. I play wide receiver. I go to Balboa Middle School, and I play for the Ventura Packers.
There it was. Go for it.
I'm Drew Fabricus. I play wide receiver. I go to Sequoia Middle School, and I play for the Newbury Park Steelers.
Drew.
Darian Flejo. I'm a wide receiver. I play for the Warriors, and I go to Fremont Middle School.
Perfect.
Cool.
My name is Reno DeBriel. I play running back. I go to Chaparral Middle School, and I play for the Moore Park Saints.
Smooth.
Hi, my name is Mark Zavala. I'm a defensive tackle. I go to Fremont Middle School, and I play for the Oxnard Warriors.
My name is Jace Frankie. I'm a defensive end. I go to Mesa Union School, and I played for the Camarillo Roadrunners.
Perfect.
I'm Anthony Rizzo. I play offensive tackle. I go to Fremont Intermediate School, and I play for North Oxnard Warriors.
I'm Josh Garza. I'm a linebacker. I'm from Newbury Park, and I go to Sequoia Middle School.
Perfect.
My name is Marley Matatia, and I'm outside linebacker. I go to Ocean View Junior High, and I play for the North Oxnard Warriors.
My name's Joseph Gonzalez. I play offensive tackle. I go to Monte Vista Middle School, and I played for the Camarillo Roadrunners.
My name is Brian Almontes. I play middle linebacker. I go to Blackstock Junior High, and I played for the Oxnard 49ers.
Perfect. Go for it, buddy.
I'm Jake Williams, and I play offensive guard for the Thousand Oaks Titans, and I go to Redwood Middle School.
Perfect, buddy.
My name's Nick Schimmel. I play middle linebacker. I go to Holy Cross School, and play for the Ventura Packers.
Smooth. For it, buddy.
My name is Henry White. I play defensive end. Go to Chaparral Middle School. I play for Moore Park Saints.
Smooth. Go for it, buddy.
My name is Manuel Jara. I'm a pulling guard. I go to Fremont Elementary School, and I play for the North Oxnard Warriors.
My name is Malik Pan. I play offensive tackle. I go to Mesa Union. I play for the North Oxnard Warriors.
Yeah.
My name is Andrew Gonzalez. My position center. I go to Eel Green Junior High School, and I play for the North Oxnard Warriors.
My name is Dylan Matatia. I play defensive tackle,
and I go to Haydock Intermediate School, and I play for the North Oxnard Warriors Senior Red.
My name's Jesse Montanez. I play nose guard. I go to Balboa Middle School, and I play for Ventura Packers.
My name's Jonathan Solis. I play right guard. I go to Redwood Middle School, and I play for the Titans.
Hey. My name's Shaden Williamson. I play defensive end. I go to Sequoia Middle School, and I represent the Newark Park Steelers.
My name is Bruno Gutierrez. I play left guard, and I go to Fremont Intermediate School, and I play for the Warriors.
My name is Devin Williams. I play offense defense, offense tackle. I go to Capuya America. My team is North Oxnard Warriors.
Good job, buddy.
My name is Tyrone Fanono. I go to Haydock Junior High, and I'm also a linebacker, and I represent the Oxnard 49ers.
Good job, buddy.
My name is Bryce Dixon. I go to Fremont Junior High School. I play tight end, and I play for the Warriors.
Good job, buddy.
My name is Michael Gonzalez. I go to Fremont Junior High. I play cornerback, and my team I play for is the North Oxnard Warriors.
Good job, buddy.
My name's Zach Dunn. I'm defensive tackle. I go to Los Rios Middle School, and I play for Thousand Oaks Titans.
My name is Evan Crocker. I play outside linebacker. I go to Sequoia Middle School, and I play for the Steelers.
You gotta follow whatever.
My name is Juan Hernandez. I'm offensive tackle, Balboa Middle School, and I represent the Ventura Packers.
Now, here's your Urban America Sports Network announcers, Randy Rosenblum and Mike Deneau.
And thanks a lot, Jake. We are set for the first ever All-Star game in the PYFL. The Red will be kicking off. That's the North squad, their fine kicker, Jesse Kelly of Ventura White. He'll be kicking to the Senior South, the team in dark blue. I'm Randy Rosenblum with Mike Deneau, and it's always exciting to do an all-star game like this.
Yeah, especially in this kind of weather. You know these kids really love football when they're out here playing in this kind of weather. And there's Jesse Kelly talking to Coach Wynn before the game. He says Jesse kicks it to about the 10-yard line each time, and you can see right there, just booms one out of the end zone.
Kicks it past Sean Barr, and the blue team, the Senior South, will start from the 20. First down and 10. 15-minute quarters in this all-star affair. And it's given off to Brandon Boyd running to his left, and he has no chance as Devin Williams slides over there to make the stop. Second down and still the better part of 10 yards to go for the Senior South team in the dark blue. Almost looks like black uniforms with a yellow trimming. The quarterback is Connor Wiggenroth, and he hands it off to Tartable, and Tartable with a nice run. It is a first down out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 12 for Tartable. This is an outstanding quarterback piloting the team, Connor Wiggenroth, 5'8" and 140 pounds. And Wiggenroth, his first throw is very accurate to Brandon Boyd. Well, you see the accuracy there, and Boyd is tossed out of bounds by Nick Schimmel of Ventura Black. Wiggenroth good for 14 yards on that first aerial out to the 45. Sean Barr in the backfield, offset to the left of Wiggenroth. Barr takes the handoff. He's hit in his backfield by Schimmel. 53, Nick Schimmel in there. He had help as well, and there was a lot of customers involved. Mark Zavala was there, and Shaden Williamson was there.
Yeah, Shaden Williamson really set up that play. 13 years old, 6'4", 185 pounds.
A loss of 2. It's second down and a dozen. But of course, you have an all-star team. The team in blue is the Senior South in this PYFL All-Star game, and they are fully capable. Already 2 first downs on this opening drive.
Red may need to bring everyone to stop North here.
And they stop Tartable for a gain of only 2 yards as Nick Schimmel, who's been active early in red for the defense. And it'll be third down and long.
Really have to hand it to these players and their parents. Look at the crowd here in Calabasas on this rainy evening.
It is certainly a night for umbrellas, a colorful evening indeed at Ritchie Stadium. Here's the big third down play in this opening drive, 3 minutes into the first quarter. For this outstanding quarterback, Connor Wiggenroth, 5'8" and 140 pounds, 5 years of football excellence. Picks it up and throws downfield into and out of the hands of Wes Fitzpatrick. Good coverage there.
Yeah, great coverage by Darius Pago. Talked to Coach Wynn before the game. He says Pago's one of the fastest guys on the field.
It's 4th down and 10, and the South's going to have to punt the football. And we're going to see the Red offense for the first time tonight. And again, this is our inaugural PYFL All-Star game. No punter here on 4th down and 10. The South is going to go for it. Connor Wiggenroth in the shotgun. This is a gamble, but in an all-star game, you can do these kind of things. And Tartable makes the catch along the far sideline. Tartable has a touchdown.
Zach Crawford of the Red was back to receive. Looked like the Red was a little confused there. Tartable got the ball, and he was gone.
Quentin Tartable. He's a young man that totaled 5 touchdowns this past year for the Santa Clarita Valley Seminoles, and he gets the first score of this PYFL All-Star Classic.
When I was talking to Coach Brennan before the game, he just said Tartable is a born leader, and the kid can just flat out play.
An early 6-0 lead as we take another look at that touchdown. What did Tartable do there to get so wide open?
Well, first of all, it had a lot to do with the Red team not being very organized there. And as soon as Tartable got some empty space along the sideline, he was gone. Great speed by Tartable.
Really does show that speed on that far sideline. They go for the 2. Wiggenroth, great surge up front. 2 more for the South, 8-0.
No big surprise here that both the North and South will not go for the kick after, the point after. They'll always go for the 2-point conversion. And they've got such strong running backs that 2-yard surges are really not that difficult.
Wiggenroth pass to Tartable, good for 55 yards and a touchdown. Jakes kicks off to Chris Davis, the All-American. Good return by Chris Davis out across the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line, and that's where the red-clad Northern Stars will get their first opportunity to move the football.
Yeah, let's see what the Red can do after the Blue march that ball down the field. Once again, the weather really playing a factor here in Calabasas.
Chris Davis, one of those stars from North Oxnard Red, 13 years of age, a talented running back. His teammate is Brandon Dawkins. What a great quarterback he is. And I'm excited to take a look at him again. We saw him during the regular season, and he was phenomenal.
He was phenomenal. All these kids outstanding in their position, of course, voted on by the coaches to make this all-star team.
Also Devontae Nunnery, a wide receiver, number 4 out there from North Oxnard. And this is Mitchell handing it off to Davis. And Davis is twisted down. Austin Davenport with the stop.
Austin Davenport all over that one, as well as Brody Lewis. Brody Lewis, 5'9", 160, one of the hardest hitters on the field, according to Coach Ron Brennan.
No gain for Chris Davis. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Davis had an unbelievable year. He averaged 23.4 yards per carry. That's unheard of. 28 carries for 656 yards for North Oxnard Red. 2nd down and 10. Jalen Harrison resets to the near side. Mitchell with the play fake. This one's caught by Dixon. Out to the 50-yard line.
Great play by Dixon, but also a great play there by Dylan George of the Blue South. Talking to Coach Brewer before the game, he says Dylan is just one of the biggest hitters on the team.
Like that fake, though, by the quarterback, Brandon Dawkins, who went to Fremont Middle School. 6-year player is Brandon Dawkins. First down to the 50-yard line. 8-0, the team on defense, the South leading. The North beginning to drive. Chris Davis running hard to the near side. Great effort by Davis. First down and much more.
Oh, great run there by Chris Davis, just knocking over some of the Blue players. You can see Chris Davis is just absolutely one of the fastest guys on the field.
And again, it was Dylan George who made the tackle from Agoura Blue, who's also a great wide receiver. But we can see, and he's noted as an even better cornerback, and he had to haul down Davis, who showed us his electrifying speed.
Dylan George only 5'7", 132, but talking to him before the game, he looks a lot bigger, and he certainly plays a lot bigger.
Nice opening drive for the North. Down 8-0. 8 minutes to play in the opening quarter. And the quarterback, Mitchell, shows us his skills running the football.
And there was Brody Lewis again from Calabasas Silver on the stop. 5'9", 160, Brody Lewis.
8-0 for the team on defense. The South trying to protect that lead early on. Pass near side completed to Devontae Nunnery. So quarterback Brandon Dawkins, very familiar with the players from North Oxnard Red, his chapter teammates. First down at the 16-yard line. This is an impressive drive, both on the ground and in the air. Dawkins has been sensational throwing the football. Will Dawkins go back up top? This one's batted down.
Looks like number 18, Matt Jakes, got his hands in there. 6 feet, 160 pounds is Matt Jakes.
Jalen Harrison has come in as a wide receiver, replacing the outstanding Ventura Black performer, Addison Pelupesi.
Pelupesi, an outstanding player, as well as all these kids from North and South.
We had an opportunity to watch Pelupesi for Ventura play during the regular season, and he can really stretch a defense. That's why he's in the All-Star game. Chris Davis in that backfield, and he takes the handoff. And Davis pounds inside the 10-yard line. Tackle by Robert Hernandez.
Robert Hernandez with the tackle, but Brody Lewis, 5'9", 160, slowed him down on that one.
Great acceleration by Chris Davis. Again, he's been selected to the 2010 U.S. Army Youth All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. That contest will be played Sunday, January 10th. Austin Tunney is the running back next to the quarterback. And it is the quarterback, Brandon Dawkins, that carries inside the 5. Boy, he is a load when he elects to run the football.
And you can see he's such a load. Cameron Cohen actually got carried back a yard there once he tried to tackle him.
The North is 4 yards away from a touchdown. 8-0 for the South. Had a touchdown of 55 yards in the air. Great throw by Wiggenroth to Quentin Tartable, and they converted the 2 points. Dawkins out of the gun. No running room this time for Tunney. Taken down nicely by Joey Garcia of Calabasas Black.
Joey Garcia, an outstanding defensive player. Also, Joseph Sima also in on the play. This Blue South team, an outstanding defensive team.
Well, their backs are up and against it this time as they're trying to deny this fine offense of the North, who's taken their first possession and marched it down to the 4-yard line. Randy Rosenblum and Mike Dino with you at Calabasas High School, the first ever PYFL All-Star game. I want to welcome our viewers on LA 36 in Los Angeles and the Santa Clarita Channel 20 stations with us today. Once again, it's the quarterback Brandon Dawkins, and he's denied. Great defense by the South.
Yeah, very early in this game, but you can see how evenly matched these two teams is. I'm not surprised this game may come down to a couple points at the end. That's how evenly matched these two teams are.
Will the South deny the North and have a tremendous goal line stand? Their defensive leader out there, number 10, Robert Hernandez, the middle linebacker. He's the one calling the defensive calls. Dawkins again out of the gun. Ball's on the ground. Dawkins has to pick it up. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Cameron Cohen filtering through, and he had help from Austin Davenport.
Can't say enough about this Blue South line. Guys like James Dorado and Dimitri Della Pena and Philip Dent, and just these guys are doing an outstanding job. The unsung heroes of the Blue South really holding their ground right now.
South looking to hunker down from the 4-yard line. Can the Red put it in the end zone, down 8-0? Dawkins in the backfield with Chris Davis. Hands it to Davis. Near side. Touchdown, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is just too fast and too big. Brody Lewis and the guys had a chance to stop him, but just too much steam for Chris Davis there.
Good blocking on the left side of the line.
Oh, great blocking by the North offensive line. We've talked about the defensive line of the South, but equally up to the challenge is the Red North offensive line.
And the Red will go for 2 to try to tie the ball game. Well, how about this? The North has had it once. They scored a touchdown. The South has had it once. They scored a touchdown. The South got the 2-point conversion. Let's see if the North can get the 2-point conversion. 8-6 for the moment. And Dawkins again in the shotgun. Dawkins to throw the football. He's got 2 more. We have an 8-8 ball game. Great throw by Dawkins and a wonderful catch by Bryce Dixon.
Great catch by Bryce Dixon. You love to see this in an all-star game, an evenly matched game, 8-8.
So we've played just under 10 minutes. Each team's had the football, and we're even at 8 apiece. Jesse Kelly advancing on the football. Headed toward Robert Hernandez, and he watches it roll out of bounds. So the South will start from their 35-yard line.
So far, a very evenly matched game. I'm surprised that there hasn't been more turnovers in these very wet conditions.
Mike, right you are. These players have really handled these conditions well early on in this first quarter. 10 minutes into the game, we're knotted at 8 apiece. South starting from their 35-yard line, and once again coming on is quarterback Connor Wiggenroth. He's been playing football for 5 years. Really excels at everything on the football field. Wiggenroth under center. Boyd on the reverse. Nothing there, lost a yard. Terrific defensive play by Marley Matuatia again.
Yeah, Matuatia, great play by him. He comes off the ball very well.
Really does have great instincts, great footwork, and you could see Marley make the play there. That little counter didn't fool the Northern squad at all. 2nd down and 8. Wiggenroth has gone the distance at quarterback in this first quarter. Dylan George wide to the near side, number 23, that a Gurablu star wide receiver DB. Good play by Wiggenroth to flag that one. He's looking deep for Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. Tipped away by Nick Julier.
Julier, great defensive play right there. 5'9", 140 pounds. Led his team in interceptions this season.
Well, this is a near miss, but I like the way the Southern Stars have opened it up. It's 3rd down and 8. Will we get our first defensive stop of the game? Well, they loosen up in the secondary. Marcus Dunlap along the near sideline. Number 16 has been very apparent on man-for-man coverage as he works with Dylan George. 5 on that defensive front. Will they come at the quarterback? Ball's on the ground. Our first fumble of the game. Wiggenroth able to get it back.
Yeah, you can see the weather definitely playing a factor here. I won't be surprised if we see more turnovers this game and fumbles. Julier almost had a recovery on that play for the North.
Yeah, I really like Julier. He's an outstanding player from Thousand Oaks, 13 years of age, 5'9", and 140 pounds. 4th down and 8, and we've had our first defensive stop, and we think Connor Wiggenroth this time will punt it away. Remember, he threw for a 55-yard touchdown out of that formation. Great punt. Rolling inside the 20 to the 15.
Wiggenroth, great punt. Steve Torres had nothing he could do. He had to let that one go. Torres, 14 years of age, 5'8", 125 pounds.
We remain 8-8 deep into this first quarter. And the North will get it. Again, the North is wearing red. Coached by Jason Wynn. Of course, Jason Wynn was the Super Bowl champion coach of the North Oxnard Red. And he brings back his own quarterback, Brandon Dawkins. Dawkins has good size at 5'11" and 165 pounds. And the one time the North has had the football, they scored a touchdown. It was a 4-yard run by Chris Davis, who remains in the backfield with Dawkins. Dawkins again is looking to throw it deep. Nearly picked off. Tremendous defense by Jordan Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis, quick, good feet, good hands, very, very fast player.
But again, the North opening it up in the air. Austin Tunney has come in with the play. Chris Davis will get a breather. Of course, it's an all-star game, and you want to highlight these young men and their accomplishments. Darian Falejo, another wide receiver from North Oxnard Red, number 25, flanked to the right of quarterback Brandon Dawkins. 3-man defensive front for the South. Dawkins, the screen for Falejo, and he couldn't hold it.
Joey Garcia came up and absolutely lowered the boom. Garcia 5'6", 145, but plays like he's more like 185. That was a big hit by Garcia.
Well, you want to get it to Falejo, too. It was a good idea. He's shifty and quick, but you're right. Garcia came in and broke up the play.
Randy, are you surprised in these kind of conditions that you're seeing as many passes tonight?
No, because it's not that windy. The rain won't bother them all that much as long as the wind doesn't go out of control. I think the quarterbacks won't be bothered by it.
Quarterbacks may not be bothered by it, but it seems to be affecting the wide receivers just a bit.
And the running backs going to have to be careful to hold on to the football. Drew Fabricus chatting with the quarterback Dawkins just to make sure he's on the same page. Dawkins scrambling. That's a great job finding his outlet receiver, the hot receiver, Jalen Harrison. Beautiful play by quarterback Brandon Dawkins.
Beautiful play all the way around. And then number 42, Cameron Cohen for the South, coming up and making the hit. 5'8", 148. Coach says he's the best all-around player on the team.
Another first down for the red-clad Northern All-Stars. Our first PYFL All-Star contest is tied at 8 apiece. Very late in the first quarter. Dawkins again out of the gun. Lofting another home run peg incomplete. Great secondary coverage from Slater Davis.
That pass was intended for Steve Torres, 14 years of age, 5'8", 125, one of the faster players on the North team.
How about Slater Davis, though, going stride for stride with him?
Yeah, Slater's no slowpoke, that's for sure.
Well, the red-clad Northern Stars have been airing it out in this first quarter. A lot of deep pegs thrown downfield by Brandon Dawkins. And again, he's a All-American. He's going to play in the 2010 U.S. Army All-American Bowl.
Dawkins takes the snap.
Dawkins again. Wanted Dixon, couldn't bring it in. Excellent coverage from Brandon Schmidt.
Brandon Schmidt, 5'7", 138. Coach says he's as tough as they come. He's one of the hardest hitters on the team.
It'll be third down for the North. Game tied at 8 apiece here in the first quarter. Trotting on again and coming back into the huddle is Chris Davis. As Devontae Nunnery leaves. So many of these players from North Oxnard Red. Of course, they're coached by Jason Wynn from North Oxnard Red.
Here we go, third down.
Third down and long.
Dawkins takes the snap.
Dawkins. Davis on the screen. Chris Davis across the 50. Boy, he's unbelievable. That's why you want to get it to him. A jailbreak screen to Chris Davis.
Finally brought down by Brandon Schmidt, and Davis has unbelievable speed, but it's a good thing that Schmidt has great speed too, or Davis is probably gone on that one.
Big gain. It was third down and 10. They got 20. Early on, Brandon Dawkins and Mike Davis candidates for the player of the game.
Yeah, bunch of great players in this all-star game. But early on, you can really see that the weather is really not playing that big of a factor, and I am surprised, Randy.
Doesn't hamper the cheerleaders either. Dawkins looking for another deep ball. For Nunnery. Incomplete. That one was up for grabs. Secondary coverage from Dylan George.
Dylan George, 5'7", 132, great hands, but even a better quarterback. That's what Coach Brewer told me before the game.
Brandon Dawkins, you know, it's an all-star game, so you let it fly, and he really is letting it fly.
I love to see it. I thought there would be more running in this game, but I love to see the quarterbacks and the coaches going for it here in the first half.
Flank to the near side is Jesse Kelly. In the slot is Jalen Harrison. And now they give it to Davis, that outstanding running back, Chris Davis. Another good game. Finally dropped by Brody Lewis.
Another Davis, Slater Davis in pursuit, but Chris Davis, just so much speed.
Well, it's tough to stop this offense. You got Dawkins throwing the ball. You got Davis running the football. And so far, they haven't been able to stop the Red offense.
It's going to take a bunch of guys. That defensive line is going to have to step up a little bigger to stop Chris Davis and the boys right now.
Bryce Dixon has returned as a wide receiver. Austin Tunney's in the backfield in the green helmet. No chance here. The defense collapses that offensive line. And Austin Tunney had nowhere to go. And again, it was Austin Davenport. So a couple Austins collide.
Yeah, this is a battle of the Austin right there. I was watching down in the pile there. Garrett Undergraf of the South looked like he may have injured his hand or his wrist on the play. We'll see if he comes back in the game.
Don't know that we'll see another play run here in the first quarter. We're tied at 8. Clock is winding down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time has expired. That's the end of the first quarter. It's the North 8 and the South 8. You're watching the PYFL All-Star Game on the Urban America Sports Network.
My name is Ken Dario. I am a ninjutsu caddy.
Martial arts saved my life. How would you like a stab to the face, huh? A stab to the face! A stab!
North got a quad formation.
8 is our draw as we start the second quarter. And as you can see, Dawkins throwing to his teammate Davis in the flat. And Davis makes things happen. Chris Davis to the 10-yard line. Another sensational running effort after catching the ball from Chris Davis.
And once again, Jordan Davis on the tackle from Santa Clarita. Quick feet, good hands, very fast.
It's first down and 9 to go for a North touchdown. Trying to break this 8-8 tie in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter. Randy Rosenblum and Mike Deneau with you at Ritchie Field in Calabasas on a stormy Southern California night.
Randy, stormy Southern California night, but what a tight and close game we have here.
And it has been fun, entertaining, and right in the middle of it has been Brandon Dawkins.
Dawkins checks off. Here comes Davis.
Dawkins having trouble with this particular play, and he's talking to his teammate Chris Davis. Calls his own number. Dawkins to the 7-yard line, and his progress is halted by Matt Jakes.
Also on the tackle is Cameron Cohen from Agoura, 5'8", 148, one of the best players, all-around players on the team.
Second down and goal for the North. 8's our draw, and we've seen these outstanding players do their thing. I'm really impressed with Angel Gonzalez up front, the center from North Oxnard, and representing this red team, Jonathan Solis of Thousand Oaks, number 70. Also in that offensive front, doing yeoman work is Anthony Rizzo. A lot of great young football talent. Dawkins, incomplete. Intended that one for Reno Duberell.
And it looked like Brody Lewis had a chance to intercept that ball and go the distance. Lewis scored 9 touchdowns in 6 games this season.
Duberell, the intended receiver there, very solid football player and fullback for Moore Park. Just 13 years of age, does a good job in pass protection, good on short down situations, and as you can see, they had him in the pass pattern there. Austin Tunney has relieved him. Dawkins on 3rd down and goal. Gives it to Tunney up the middle at the 5, down to the 3-yard line.
Joey Garcia coming up from Calabasas, making a big stop there. Garcia 5'6", 145 pounds.
Garcia may have saved a touchdown. The ball between the 4 and 3-yard line. Of course, the last time they were down there, Dawkins handed it off to Chris Davis, and he scored from right around that same spot at the other end of the stadium.
Wanted to make mention, Garrett Updegraft, who was injured, I thought, a little earlier in the game. I see him on the field, so he seems to be okay.
Hard to miss Ty Moya, number 88 in the middle of that defensive front, trying to make a big stop here. Moya's a great player from Canyon Black.
And you have to be really Randy to make this all-star team.
Dawkins, not clear on what he wants to call against that goal line defense, has called a timeout. Randy Rosenblum with Mike Dinome. Third member of our broadcast team is Jake Downey. He's downstairs with a special guest.
Randy, thank you. As we dodge the monsoon, I'm here with a very special guest, Matt Woodard of Moore Park Ninja. And Matt, I'm sure on this rainy night you can appreciate the athletic talents of these young men.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us out here. We wouldn't have missed it. You know, I must admit I am really impressed with how terrific these athletes are, especially in this incredibly rainy weather.
With what you do in the martial arts arena, I'm sure you can see some comparable skills from these young men, these great athletes. Talk a little bit about what you do and how you may be able to help someone like this that you see out here on the field get better.
Well, as you know, for athletes like these, it can help improve their coordination, balance, timing, and most importantly, their focus when they're under trying circumstances like these.
Hey, this summer, Andre Tippett is heading into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he is a great linebacker who played for the Patriots primarily, and he credits martial arts with making him a better football player. I'm sure there's a lot of athletes out there that you're aware of that use martial arts to become better.
Speaking of Hall of Famers, Barry Larkin, who is a probable Hall of Fame choice from the Cincinnati Reds from the 1990 World Champions, he was one of my students, and he accredited his training in martial arts with helping him do some of the tremendous play that he had there.
Hey, if somebody wanted to find you, what would be the best way?
Well, I think the best way to find us would be to go to moreparkninja.com, and that way you could find out all about our academy and some of the programs that we have to offer both to athletes and their families alike.
Matt Woodard, thanks for supporting youth football, and appreciate you being here on a rainy night.
Thanks so much for having us.
Back upstairs.
And thanks a lot, Jake. Tremendous goal line stand by the South.
Oh, yeah, great stands by guys like Anthony Wright, and you had Matt Jakes in there. You had Dylan George, Jordan Davis, Dimitri Della Pena, and Philip Dent, and a bunch of other guys. Just what a great defensive stance that was.
12:20 left in the opening half. The South has the football back at their 5-yard line, and a new quarterback in Nick Koshfer from Agoura Blue. He wears number 12, 5'10", and 146 pounds. He also has a new running back there with him in Trevor Carr from the Santa Clarita Valley Redskins.
Talked to Trevor Carr and his family before the game, and they just love the game of football.
Well, let's see if Trevor Carr is given the football. Well, he has an opportunity. Carr runs up the middle. Good effort by Trevor. He's a playmaker for the Redskins, and he made a big play there for the South.
You know, we were just talking about Trevor Carr a second ago, talking to Coach Brewer before the game. He says Carr just flies from sideline to sideline.
Well, a car should go fast, right? Well, this car put it into high gear in a hurry.
And Randy, speaking of cars, the president of the Ventura chapter, Addison Pelupessi's father, won a brand new Mustang when it was raffled off last week. So congratulations to Mr. Pelupessi there.
2nd down and 1 after Carr ran for 9. Carr again across the 15, and that'll give him a 1st down. Hard run by Carr. Doing a very nice job. Zach Dunn brought him down.
Yeah, Zach Dunn, strong as an ox and extremely quick for his size.
1st down for the South. We remain even at 8 apiece. We started out with an offensive show. Both teams scored touchdowns on their opening possession. Each team got a 2-point conversion, and now the defenses are settling in.
You saw great defensive stands by the Blue just a bit ago. Let's see if the Reds defense can step up as well.
I'm anxious to take a look at this new quarterback, Nick Koshfer from Agoura Blue. There's a doctor in the house. Nick Doctors in the backfield for the South. And this is Doctors. Rushed for over 1,000 yards for Calabasas Silver. Dropped after a nice gain by Nick Schimmel. Also there was Josh Garcia.
Schimmel 5'7", 170. Coach told me when Nick blitzes, he hits his target with power.
Doctors has great speed when he's on the field for the South. Fastest guy on the Calabasas Silver team, his chapter squad. Trevor Carr has re-entered. He's in the backfield, along with Dakota Taylor from the Santa Clarita Valley Seminoles. Taylor for a couple yards, and he's tripped up just outside his 25.
Very impressive is the Reds' defensive line right now. They're really holding their ground under these wet conditions.
Yeah, Manuel Hera has been outstanding. There's been a lot of good football played in the middle of that front. And I know you're impressed with Dylan Mataatia.
Yeah, he's very strong, very quick feet. Coach Wynn says he's one of the hardest workers on the team.
8's our tie. Still 10 minutes to go in this opening half. Playing the 15-minute quarters, and the left side of that defense came across early. And when you do that, when you jump across, it's going to cost you 5 for encroachment, and it was Mark Zavala.
Zavala may have jumped, but Coach told me that he's a stud, a nonstop motor, and you can see right there, great determination.
Kids having a good time, and they're all amped up about playing on this PYFL inaugural All-Star game. The 5 yards are marched off against the red or the north. I just think they should call them the red and the blue. I don't know if they really need the north and the south, right?
Red and the blue is fine with us.
Well, the blue, it looks like black on your screen. It's a dark blue uniform for the South. Koshfer throwing, incomplete. Really nobody there. I guess Wes Fitzpatrick, number 2, was his intended receiver.
But Darius Pago, a couple steps. He may have had that one and gone to the house for an interception.
And again, the defenses are clamping down here in the second quarter. We had an offensive show in the first quarter. We had an 8-8 game early on, and that's where we stand.
Usually you see the teams come out a bit nervous and don't score, but this is kind of a complete opposite. They scored right off the bat, and now the defenses are really settling in.
Long down and distance, so that secondary loosens up. Darius Pago along the near side, but they're going to stay on the ground. They try to cross them up, and a good effort. That's good play calling there. I like the way that they put the ball into the belly of Trevor Carr, and he answered with a nice run.
Nice run. Jonathan Meyer got him on the ankles and just brought him down. Meyer, 5'3", 145, only 13 years old.
First down out to the 45-yard line for the South. Brian Almontes, number 50, inserted as a linebacker from the Oxnard 49ers on defense. Doctors trying to go outside. There's that great speed of Nick Doctors. He's sensational.
Yeah, pretty good. Also pretty good is Tyrone Fa'anono on pursuit, number 86, the linebacker. 14 years old, 6'1", 195. Pretty big, pretty fast.
These 13 and 14-year-olds are very mature, aren't they? I'm glad you're with us. Our PYFL All-Star game, the stars of tomorrow today. Coach Furr's come in, has done a nice job running the offense. He's moved the Southerners into the Northerners' territory. The South in dark blue, the North in red with the white helmets from the 46-yard line of the North. Coach Furr in trouble. Jace Frankie with a beautiful defensive effort.
Frankie from Camarillo, 14 years old, 6 feet, 152, six-year player, two-way starter, very physical on both sides of the ball.
Normally, teams run away from Jace's side of the field, but they couldn't run away from him there as he had a beat on the very fine quarterback, Nick Koshfer.
Koshfer got swallowed up by Frankie on that play.
A loss of 4 yards. So perhaps Koshfer will go up top and throw the football. Ronald Walker from Canyon Black, the fleet-footed wide receiver with such great hands to the right side. They don't elect to throw. They keep it on the ground. They've been very effective running the football as Trevor Carr heads upfield and gets a couple back. 6:35 left in the half. The draw at 8 apiece. 4th down and 4, and a big play for the Senior South. And, Mike, we've seen this before in these All-Star games. They're going to go for it.
It's anyone's game in these kind of weather conditions. You never know what can happen. I wonder if they'll throw the ball here.
Will Koshfer put the ball in the air? Perhaps he'll give it to Nick Doctors, who's in his backfield, along with Trevor Carr. It's Doctors. Loses the handle. Ball's on the ground. The ball's going to go over on downs either way. It is recovered by the North.
We've been talking about the rain all night long. Definitely hampering some of the guys and holding on to the ball. Evan Crocker recovered the ball from Newberry Park. Evan, another exceptional overall player, led his team in tackles this season.
With the rain pouring down, a new quarterback for the North. In red, Zach Crawford from Ventura White takes over. He'll run the show in great field position from the south 49-yard line.
Great field position for the red team right now. Let's see after early scoring in the game if they can get some offense going here.
Leaving is Devontae Nunnery. He's replaced as a wide receiver by Darian Falejo. Also in as a wide receiver is Bryce Dixon to the far side and Addison Pelupesi. Austin Tunney's the running back, and you can see the sheets of rain coming down. A reverse to Chris Davis, who is in the slot. Oh, that was well done. Davis, and the execution level at a premium in this inclement weather.
A very bold call by the coaches there. You can see the rain absolutely pounding, and a reverse right now. Very, very bold move by the red team.
Mike, it's supposed to be SoCal. We know it's not going to be sunny because it's a night game, but this rain's ridiculous.
I know, it is ridiculous. Once again, you have to take your hats off to the players and the parents for being a part of this game. And when I talked to some of the parents before the game, they said, what rain? We don't care about rain. We just want to see our kids play.
First down at the south 32-yard line for the North. They stay on the ground with Austin Tunney. Everybody covering that football up. You don't want to turn it over.
Joseph Simali on the tackle there from Santa Clarita. A huge physical lineman, 5'9", 168. Wow, that's a big boy.
Zach Crawford has come in here and hasn't lost a beat. Quarterback in the team, taking over for Brandon Dawkins. Crawford's also a renowned defensive back. And he played for the Ventura White team in the PYFL. 2nd down and 6. They stay on the ground, and Tunney has no chance. By the time he looked up, he got hit and got hit hard by Anthony Wright.
Wright from Burbank, 5'7", 142, an absolute bruiser on both sides of the ball.
Impressive how Anthony Wright got in the backfield before Davis had a chance to go anywhere. And when you bring down Chris Davis, you've done a pretty good job.
Yeah, Chris Davis is definitely difficult to corral. He's just got speed, and he's so quick.
Well, the one thing we haven't seen from Zach Crawford to this point is his arm. Will he throw the football? When Brandon Dawkins was on the field, he certainly was a threat and aired it out numerous times. Steve Torres deployed as a receiver to the near side. Perhaps Crawford will throw to Torres. The running back next to him is Reno Duberell. Crawford wants to air it out. Incomplete, and it was intended for Torres. Outstanding coverage from Robert Hernandez.
Dylan George on the defense right there. George, 5'7", 132. Coach says he's a great wide receiver, but an even better cornerback.
And with help from Hernandez, George did get back and deny Steve Torres. Well, we saw one thing there for sure. Crawford, like Dawkins, has a good arm. Chris Davis coming over to the side to get the play. Let's see if he runs a little wildcat here. That's always a possibility with Davis on the field. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to line up and play some wildcat. We have not seen this formation. But Davis, we know, his running ability. Trips to the near side. Nunnery's the motion man. And it is Davis. Predictable call. And he's dragged down for a moment, but then gets away, and Davis down that sideline. What a run by Chris Davis. Are you kidding me?
I can't believe Davis got out of the grips of Joey Garcia, turned about face, went the other direction, and scampered in for the touchdown. What an incredible run.
There is a penalty, and this one's coming back. We're going to take a look at that again. What a great effort by Chris Davis. Even though it's nullified, you won't see a better run anywhere than that one by Davis.
I don't know how much the rain contributed to that, but you can tell Davis is just an absolute stud.
Sensational run by Chris Davis. He scored the earlier touchdown. This one is wiped out. And an opportunity goes by the board, and the North remains tied at 8 apiece. You could see why Davis averaged 23.4 yards a carry during the regular season. Number 5 is alive.
Yeah, he is an absolute stud, but make no mistake, without an incredible offensive line, quarterbacks and running backs are nothing.
Well, let's see what they can do as they're backed up to the 25-yard line when it looked like they had a touchdown. Some uncertainty there. We're going to have a timeout, and that's not unusual in these all-star games. It is raining buckets right now. Hey, there's number 15, Brad Kaya, the fine quarterback, represents Calabasas, injured, not playing tonight.
6'1", 160 is Kaya, definitely one of the best arms in the league. Unfortunately, we will not be able to see him play tonight.
For those who are covered, life is good. If you're outside, it's not so hot, is it?
No, it certainly is not. But once again, it just shows the dedication of these kids and their parents to the game of football.
Nice night to have a hood or an umbrella. You have to be covered. Speaking of that, they always try to cover up the football, make sure the moisture is not too bad. But as soon as you take that towel off the football, it gets wet in a hurry in these conditions. North trying to take the lead, tied at 8. Second quarter action, PYFL All-Star game. Angel Gonzalez got to be very careful when he snaps it. You see he's trying to use that towel to keep dry, keep the moisture off his hands. Davis in the Wildcat. Running to his left. Slipped through one tackle, but not a whole lot of yardage there. Tackle by Dimitri De La Pena.
Great pursuit by Dimitri De La Pena. 5'10", 165. The coach told me he's one of the quickest nose guards in the league.
And again, when you have to track down Davis, you've done a nice job. Trying to determine if it's a first down or if the ball's going to go over on downs. Out for the measurement. Going to be very close. And it goes over on downs, a defensive stop again for the Senior South.
If you don't think this game means anything, look at the enthusiasm from the South team when they made that stop. Everybody's psyched for this game.
The South rises again in this 8-8 tie. A lot of players getting an opportunity to perform in this all-star contest. Nick Koshfer is in at quarterback. Connor Wiggenroth was the QB in the first quarter, and Nick has handled the chores here in the second quarter. In his backfield is Dakota Taylor right to his side. Koshfer pressured. Down he goes. Newbury Park Blacks' Shaden Williamson with the stop.
6'4", 185. Williamson, very fast for that size.
Well, a good defensive effort. And these defenses have really got a handle on the offenses since early in the game. Both teams scored on their opening possession. Both teams were successful with the two-point conversion and thus were tied at 8 apiece on the Urban America Sports Network. Again, we also want to welcome channels LA 36 in Los Angeles and channel 20 in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Here we go.
Koshfer in the shotgun from his 20-yard line. Doctors is the motion man. Nick airing it out for Fitzpatrick, broken up beautifully by Zach Crawford.
5'8", 150 is Crawford, 40 tackles this season, and great vision, and his knowledge of the game is phenomenal.
And he blanketed Wes Fitzpatrick there. Wholesale substitutions for the North squad on defense. You can see the players coming in and out, and a lot of guys are on each side, over 40 players on each team, so everybody gets an opportunity to play in this PYFL All-Star contest. Koshfer with a new cast of characters surrounding him. You can see again the communication with all the new guys out there, a little bit more difficult for the quarterback. And he hands it off to Dakota Taylor. And Dakota's slammed down. Great defense up front. Big number 58, Dylan Mataatia, again with a big hit.
Mataatia from Oxnard. He is just quick, 5'10", 190, and just as strong as an ox.
Well, you know, I don't know who's going to win the football game here, Mike, but as we look at this North team in red, with all those great players from the North Oxnard team, what an advantage.
Yeah, and especially when you've been playing with these guys and you're just coming off a Super Bowl win, they certainly do have an advantage, but do not count off this team from the South. They are equally up for the task tonight.
Late in the first half, we're tied at 8 apiece, and there's a timeout on the field. 4th down, and Matt Jakes on to punt it away for the South. High snap. No pressure in this all-star game. And ball into the rain, hard to pick up, but it's Steve Torres that's going to try to do it, and he falls on it at the 29-yard line.
Quite a booming kick by Jakes. Jakes missed the first 4 games of the season, but he's come back with a vengeance.
The artificial carpet here is getting drenched at Keith Ritchie Stadium in the final minute of the opening half, and some puddles are starting to occur out there.
It's raining pretty hard, but once again, these kids are loving it.
It is fun to play in these elements. It's new to most of these players. They don't see the inclement weather. Usually we've seen 75, 80, and 85-degree games during the PYFL. We even had a 90-degree game that we called for you out at North Oxnard. And to have that kind of heat by the coast is unusual, but there's nothing about the heat tonight. Brandon Dawkins is back on, the brilliant young quarterback for the North. Dawkins engineered the team's only touchdown of the ball game, driving them on the first possession inside the 5. Then his fine running back, Chris Davis, took it to pay dirt. Final minute of the first half. And this is Chris Davis coming right at you. Davis still going. Another wonderful run by Chris Davis. Davis is down, and there's another marker on the field. That could be the final play of the half, but this penalty could also prolong the half depending on which side it's on.
I'd like to point out that with his teammate Brandon Dawkins, both Davis and Dawkins have been selected to the 2010 U.S. Army Youth All-American Bowl. So congratulations to the two of them.
We're going to have one more untimed down, so the red team's going to get another shot here before halftime. Whenever you have Dawkins and Davis out there, you have a chance. Again, in their Super Bowl game, they put 62 on the board. They're 49 yards away. Hail Mary time.
Could be a Hail Mary, or why not just a handoff to Davis, but we are going up top.
With Dawkins, he's throwing it deep. Doesn't matter who comes up with it. It's incomplete. He wanted Dixon, but we're at halftime with the score officially 8 for the North, 8 for the South. You're watching the first PYFL All-Star Game on the Urban America Sports Network.